I've been waiting for you. My name is Kelly, and I help out in the Byrom garden. Welcome. Did you guys know that there's a garden here at Byrom? Who's been out to the garden already? Show me, raise your hands. Wow, that's quite a few of you. Well, if you haven't been out to the garden yet, you will soon. Your teachers can't wait to get you out here. So when you become a Byrom Bobcat, you also become a Byrom gardener. And here's a really cool thing. Once you become a gardener out here, you're always a Byrom gardener. In fact, I saw there's some Byrom gardeners out here right now. Girls, come on over. We would love to show you your garden, take you on a tour. Come on down, Byrom gardeners. So even if you go off to middle school, even when you go to high school, if you want to come back, you will always be welcome. This is always going to be your garden. So a couple of things that we would like to show you is when you enter the garden, you always enter on the brick path. And when you leave, you always go down the brick path as well. It's just one of those things that we do here out at the garden. Come on, girls. Three things to remember in your garden are the 3 B's. Do you remember them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Be safe, be respectful, be responsible.
Yep, pretty easy to remember. The sign is here in case you forget. So same things that happen inside a classroom, like would we run across the classroom to go say hi to our friend?
No.
Probably not. Even though we're outside, we're still not gonna run through the garden. We just have to think of it as a classroom, and it's gonna take practice. We're gonna forget, but you guys are kids and we understand that. So inside the classroom, would you yell across the classroom, hey, Byrom gardener, blah, 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 blah. Would you do that?
No.
No.
Unless you were a teacher.
Oh, well, we can't yell outside out here. It's different than recess where we can play and laugh and be loud. In our garden, we gotta treat it like a classroom. So, girls, show them what you do when you walk in with your class. So that's right. So the students will circle up around the compass rose, and the teachers, you can tell them all about the compass rose. And students, I'll give you a hint: north, south, east, and west. It's super cool. You'll have to check it out. So students will circle up. This is where the teacher, or hopefully me, gets to come and present a lesson and let you know what you're going to be doing out in the garden. Really quickly, I'd love to show you what's been happening here. Come on this way. We have a really cool shed that a former Byrom Bobcat built for us and his Boy Scout troop. There's art on the side of the shed. This was a 5th grade legacy project. You might have questions about that. You can talk about that after the video. We also have, this is our garbage, Byrom gardeners. We don't have a normal garbage can. We have a composting bin. And there's different places to put all the things that come out of the garden, we put in there. We also have more art, another 5th grade legacy project. We love having art out in your garden. Come this way. This is really exciting. We have a pumpkin patch. It doesn't look like a pumpkin patch right now because of COVID, but kindergartners, you will be planting at the end of the year pumpkins in your pumpkin patch, and then when you come back as 1st graders, you can pick your pumpkins. Isn't that cool? And then over here, we have for 4th and 5th grade, this is called a 3 Sisters garden. Remember that, corn, squash, and beans, and you will learn all about co-planting and why they grow so well together. And then over here, we have garden beds, and everyone gets to garden over here. So each grade gets a raised bed where they can garden. So we have one for special ed, and then one for kindergarten, 2 over here for 1st grade. Yep, go ahead, Byrom gardener.
2 for 2nd grade.
2nd grade.
2 for 4th and 2 for 5th.
3rd, 4th, and 5th grade over here. That's right. Over there, you'll see we have a communication board. That's where we put all kinds of information. We have a mason bee box. You're probably like, what's a mason bee box? I can't wait to share that with you. And then over here, we have our native pollinator garden. This is where we plant all kinds of native plants that support habitat and bring different native insects, animals, and birds into our garden. It's really exciting. This was all just field, and so much has happened because Byrom gardeners have been hard at work these last few years. In fact, this garden is going on its 5th year of being at Byrom, and we can't wait to get you out here. See you soon, Byrom gardeners.